Good morning, everybody. It's March the 4th, Wednesday. I'm Brett, and this is today's Thankful Carnivore Report. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to listen to me ramble about things related to the carnivore way of eating. And you can check me out across all my social media at thankful.carnivore on Instagram, on Twitter, where the meat eating savages just run wild. It's Stickman Bleeding. It's STICKMAN. BLEEDIN, don't add a G. Facebook, YouTube, Thankful Carnivore. The subject for today is social carnivores. How do I do carnivore outside my home? I get asked about this on a regular basis, and lately the questions have been increasing along those lines. So I thought I'd address the subject again today. Because I do get asked, what do I do, Brett, in social situations? It's a work dinner. What do I do? It's a family reunion. Aunt Maud brings her special brownies. What am I going to do? How do I keep from offending people? How do I keep from getting fired, etc., etc.? Well, I can't keep you from getting fired. That's between you and your boss. But, first thing you need to do is adjust how you think about these things. What comes first? Your health comes first. All the money in the world from your job or whatever is useless if you're in crappy health. Or in my case, if I lose my sanity, what good's a $40,000 a year job to me if I can't process my environment accurately? If I can't hear what my boss is saying correctly? How long do you think that job's going to last? Not too long. My point is, your health, your sanity should always come first. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not selfish to want to maintain your health. Anybody who suggests that's a selfish attitude is wrong. Completely wrong. Are you willing, think about it, are you willing to suffer needlessly to satisfy, to help somebody else be more comfortable? What good does that serve? Forget that nonsense. Get your head right. You matter. Your health is the most important thing you have, is your health. So just because it's a social situation doesn't mean you should put it at risk for any reason. And that's easy to do, my friends. All it takes is a little bit of planning, a little bit of forethought, which we don't have brain fog anymore. That's not really that big of a problem now, is it? You plan for the meal. If you have to, feast before you go. If it's a situation where you can't take food, feast before you go, and then order a meat appetizer or meat of some sort. And if people ask, why are you only eating meat? You say, it's my way of eating. It's how I maintain my health. And you look at them and you smile. And you tell them about how much better you feel. Or you don't tell them anything at all. The point is, you stay on task with your food. Going out to a restaurant for a social event is not an excuse to put toxins into your mouth. If it's a family reunion situation or not a restaurant, whatnot, take food with you if you can. Make you some food and take it with you. And if they get upset, well, that's on them. You just say, hey, I have food allergies. I have a dietary requirements that I can't budge on. And it's for health reasons. And it is for health reasons. If somebody has a problem with that, what does it say about them? And are they worth suffering for? Probably not. What do I do when I go to restaurants? I'm polite and I tell the wait staff very pleasantly, listen, the size of your tip is going to be directly related to how well you follow my instructions. I only want meat. If there's anything else on my plate in front of me besides meat, your tip is going to be smaller because I don't want anything else but meat placed in front of me to eat. Period. And there's no room for argument there. It's not an ambiguous request. Always be specific. And every time I've done that, I've gotten fantastic service. Never had a problem. Don't anticipate ever having a problem with that approach because it's assertive, I'm polite, and I'm to the point. For my health, I need only meat, and that's what I expect. And that's what you should expect. There's no good reason to put your health or your sanity at risk just to satisfy the cognitive dissonance or the belief system of someone else. There's just no good reason to do that. You've heard me say this lots of times before. Be the example for others to follow. You might have a good opportunity if you're asked by, friends or family, coworkers at the social gathering, why you eat this way. It might give you an opportunity to share your experience and your knowledge and inspire somebody else to at least investigate this way of eating or at least consider ketogenic ways of eating. All good stuff. But you need to remember, your health comes first. That's non-negotiable. Period. Cement that into your thoughts. Put it into your vocabulary. And don't be afraid to share it with the people who need to hear it when they need to hear it. Listen, you can be a carnivore and enjoy social situations just fine. It's not that big a deal unless you choose to make it one. Don't complicate the simple. Eat your meat, drink your water. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and never forget, ever, you've got something to be thankful for. We'll see you all tomorrow. Oh, don't forget, you can get a 30-minute coaching session from MeetRx. 30-minute coaching session for under $20. Have a blessed day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.